You can go through life trying your very best to avoid difficult situations, or you can get very good at handling difficult situations, because it's often at the end of the difficulty or on the other side of the unfortunate circumstance that huge opportunity awaits. Do not hope for an easy life. Instead, hope to be strong enough to deal with a hard life. And that's absolutely true. If it's easy, it has no value. So you sitting here asking me the easiest way to get one, in and of itself is a logic fail. It's supposed to be difficult. If you want to have a life that is worth living, it has to be a difficult life. There is no light without dark. And if you're truly hoping for an exceptional life, that means both sides of the spectrum. Do not be the kind of person who says, I want an exceptional life. I want to drive on Bugattis, I want to have a Lamborghini, I want to have a bunch of beautiful women, I want to have a bunch of kids, I want to have a mansion, I want to fly on private jets, I want an exceptional life with all the positives, but then be afraid of the negatives that come with exceptionality, because there's no light without dark. If you want an exceptional life, you have to be prepared to be destroyed for no reason by the Matrix. You have to be prepared for both sides of the coin. So if you want an exceptional life that comes with good and bad, and the people who are hyper competitive, hyper effective, those are people who are good at doing both.
Glory is fleeting, but obscurity is forever. We flew too high, we came to the attention of too many important people, we said the things that people don't like, people tried to take us down, people threw us in jail. Fine. The glory of 2022 was certainly fleeting this year, but obscurity is forever. Being a nobody knowing who you are, nobody knowing what your name is, that is forever. And not just in your lifetime, into eternity. There are some people who will hear this message, and in 50 years' time, if they pass away, nobody will know who they are. And we have shaped, I believe, in part, the next generation of young men to come, the future police officers, the future traffic wardens, the future politicians. So I feel like our impact on the world has been overwhelmingly positive, and I'm proud of us.
Our names have been etched into eternity, that is for sure. And I think that one of the worst things a man could ever be punished with, or one of the worst possible existences as a man, is invisibility. The majority of men are invisible. And when I say invisible, I want you to understand that when a beautiful woman walks into Starbucks and you serve her her coffee, you're not a man to her. She doesn't care about your struggles. She doesn't care about your mental health. She doesn't care what happens to you. She has no interest in you. You're basically invisible to her. You could sit here and say, hey, my name's this and my hobbies are this and I want to do this. She has no interest because you're not high value. The majority of men out here live invisible lives. They're hard lives. You work very hard. You build the roads. You're tired. You're struggling, but you're invisible. And I think that's one of the worst punishments a man can be bestowed with, is invisibility for his entire human existence. What you want to do is to matter. You want people to respect you. You don't want to be a number. You want to be a name. You want people to know who you are. And to do that, you must do excellent things, which means you must live an extraordinary life, which means you're going to have the extraordinarily good and the extraordinarily bad. And you need to be a man and not be a coward and not be afraid and stand up and say, I'm ready for the good if it comes with the bad, because then I'm not invisible anymore. The Matrix in and of itself is trying to make, especially men, the majority of them, invisible tax slaves. They want you to sit there, be invisible, not matter, not have an opinion. And we're out here to try and show you that there is another way. And yes, bad comes with the good. There's no light without dark, but God is the best of planners. And every single time he puts you through something difficult, if your mind is prepared, if you are ready to learn lessons and adapt, you're going to become a more formidable competitor, and that's extremely important.